I welcome all the lecturers and students to Unit 3, Session 4 of Thermal Engineering and Engine Testing of third semester Automobile Engineering. In this session, we are going to learn about the different methods of simulation to simulate a different thermodynamic process, and then simulating constant pressure, constant temperature process or isothermal process using different simulations available. And then we'll refresh ourselves with the help of a multiple choice question session at the end of this presentation. So let us first understand what are the different methods, simulation types available to simulate different thermodynamic processes. The first one is using the online simulation available. There are many simulations available in the internet. This is one of the best. You can click on this link. If your computer is connected to the internet, you will be taken to the website where you can find that simulation. And there is one more method. If your computer is not connected to internet, if there is any internet problem, then you can create your own simulation in MS Excel using the capabilities of Excel in creating formulas and then creating graphs. Using these two capabilities of MS Excel, you can easily create your own simulation of different thermodynamic process. And there is third method, using Python programming. You can create your own simulation. You can find out different work done, change in internal energy, and then also you can plot the PV diagram. So this link shows you takes you to a YouTube video which tells you how to install Python and run a simple program in Python. And then this particular link takes you to an YouTube video which tells you how to install this matplotlib library, which is very much necessary for the Python to draw PV diagrams or any graphs. Now let us first learn how to run a simulation using the online simulation available at physicsmonster.org. So click on this particular link. If make sure that the computer is connected to the internet. Click on this. Now you'll be taken to this particular website. Then scroll down to this particular simulation which says ideal gas at constant temperature. Then you need to note down these initial readings in an Excel sheet. That's what I did here. So I have used this Excel sheet to take down all the initial and final readings. Okay, so first what are the initial readings of pressure? 12.5 Pascal, and initial volume is 200 meter cube. So initial volume is 200 meter cube, and initial pressure is 12.5 Pascal. Initial temperature is 300 Kelvin, and number of moles is 1, degrees of freedom is 3, initial internal energy is 3.7 kilojoules. So those things I have already captured here, I have noted down here. And then I will do an isothermal expansion. That means I will increase the volume of this particular system to 250 meter cube. Then what is going to happen? Let us see. Let me increase this volume to 250 meter cube. Then what is going to happen? Let us see. Okay, so now I increased the volume of this particular substance to 250 meter cube. Note down these readings once again. So now the pressure is 10 Pascal, the final volume is 250 meter cube, temperature is 300 Kelvin itself because it is a thermal process, and internal energy is once again 3.7 kilojoules. Now in this simulation we have assumed that we are using the perfect gas in this system. To find out the specific heated constant pressure of this perfect gas and specific heated constant volume of this perfect gas, we use these two formula. Cp value is F by 2 plus 1 into N into R. Cv value is F by 2 into N into R. These two formulae I have used to find out the specific heat of constant pressure of the perfect gas and the specific heated constant volume of the perfect gas. You can see here. So I have used this. This is the formula. C6 is you can see C6 is degrees of freedom, and then divided by 2 plus 1. C7 is number of moles. 8.314 is the universal gas constant. 8.314 joules per mole Kelvin is the universal gas constant, which is a constant value that I have used here. And then this is C6. C6 is F. C6 is F, degrees of freedom F, and divided by 2. C7 is N, number of moles, there is 1, and 8.314 is R, capital R, which is universal gas constant, which is 8.314 joules per kg, joules per mole Kelvin. So if you put all these things, you will get that Cp value is 20.785 and Cv value is 12.471. So now you have taken all the readings here, and then I have used the inbuilt Excel formula to find out the work done using the isothermal work done formula. This is the isothermal process work done formula. This formula I have used here to find out the work done here. You can see 2.3 is here, 2.3 is there. F4, P1 is initial pressure, which is F4. You can see here F4, this is the initial pressure, and then V1 is initial volume, which is here, that is B4, and then log V2 by V1. V2 is the final volume, and V1 is the initial volume. So I have used the same formula. I have created the same Excel formula as this thermodynamic formula is there. Then I have got this 557.23 joules as the work done by the system. It is not on the system, so it is not negative, it is positive. Now let us analyze these results now. As we all know that during isothermal process there is no temperature change. So when there is no temperature change, then internal energy doesn't change. And what is internal energy actually? Internal energy is nothing but it is the heat supplied at constant volume. So you can see here heat supplied at constant volume is also 0. Then here since the temperature doesn't change, the enthalpy also doesn't change. What is enthalpy? Enthalpy is actually the heat supplied at the constant pressure. So you can see here heat supplied at constant pressure is also 0. Now since the internal energy change is 0, the heat supplied is 557.23, which should be equal to the work done. So it is 557.23 and 557.23. This is how you can simulate isothermal process using the online simulation available. Thank you very much.